What's going on, guys? I Travel2Art here with another map first thoughts video for Battlefield 3. This time the map is Operation Firestone or Firestorm. This is Conquest again. Pretty sure this is also a Rush map. Again, I haven't really played Rush that much, so I'm not exactly sure, but I will be doing all the maps that can be on Rush videos in the future. And this is just right after spawn. There is a helicopter, and well, that happens if you have a bad pilot. So yeah, I was just showing you that, and then actually do pretty well after this, or I don't know. But anyways, actually really, I don't say about really like this map, but I like it along with the Grand Bazaar map, just because on this side of the, if you spawn on this side where I am right now, then to your left there is a lot of openness, and then to your right there's all the buildings and stuff. And so that's kind of like how on the left, if you really want vehicles, you can go over there and do a lot of vehicle stuff. But if you are more into the gun game, then you can go to the right over by B and C and even A, really. They're all pretty close close quarters combat or whatever. So it just, again, you can play it how you like, which is one thing that I really like about this compared to Bad Company 2. Bad Company 2, it seemed more you had to play either this way or that way, but in this it seems like you could play any way you want, a lot more easily than you could in Bad Company 2. So that's just kind of my thoughts on this map. And here, as you going up on the warehouse, or there's two warehouses actually, but this one is the one that I call warehouse because it's the closest one to the flag. But as you see, they can be inside there. Tried to get him with that. Would have killed him if my teammate didn't kill him just a second earlier. But I saw on my minimap that there is some red triangles, so I went ahead, tried to get both of them, but I was getting shot at, and so I had to go ahead and lay down. And I don't know why I'm talking about the gameplay as much as I should be the map. But yes, at B there is a lot of gunfights, because there's two warehouses here. Each team can get inside them and just dominate each other from each warehouse. So like one guy could just be staying in there the whole time, and then it turns out that just they keep on both spawning in the same or in the opposite warehouses, so just a huge gunfight happens throughout the whole game, which is, it's fun to have that, just to have a constant gunfight and not to be just looking for people. And I guess I probably should have said this in the earlier episodes. This is all for PC. I do know that some of the maps are different on the consoles than from PC. So the previous and these videos, they're all from the PC side, that is. Most of these clips are from either near B or right in this refinery area, which you will see why. I think in this clip and the last clip, which are the next two clips, there's just a lot of cool combat that could be had in this area. As you see, I don't know why I threw a mine there. I guess I was just thinking, just in case some guy pulled like a Humvee all the way up, but whatever. So hey, I tried my best, right? So there's actually jets on this map as well. I didn't show any of that because I didn't get in a jet this game. There's also tanks and helicopters, of course, as you saw in the very first clip. So there are quite a lot of vehicles on this map, but it's all right. It's not too much vehicles, as I was talking about earlier. As you see here, I barely even see a vehicle in this whole time. I just do work with my Scar here, which is a really good gun, and you get it pretty quickly in the whole unlocking stage and all that stuff. So yes, this overall, I'll give this map about a 7 out of 10. It's a little bit too big for my taste. That's why it doesn't get like an 8 or higher. If it was just a little bit smaller, then it might get a higher score. But again, I don't like this big of this big of a map, just because I don't know. I find snipers can just thrive on these kind of maps. They can just get on the very outskirts of the map and then just do whatever they want out there and not really be too challenged, because it's hard for an assault guy or an engineer or support guy to deal with them from a distance, just because of the sheer distance that is between them and the advantages that these snipers have. So if it was a little bit smaller, it would definitely at least be an 8, maybe even a 9. Now again, this is all relative scores. It's not just like a 10 means it's the best map in any game at all. It's just like, as of the maps right now, that's what the scores are. But this is pretty much going to go ahead and wrap up this episode, and I will see you guys next time.